right, I'm back. When I watch my videos back, I'll be like, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why did I let them see that part of me? But I always gotta trust my instinct. I don't like lies. And the way that I can stay righteous within myself, my version of righteousness, is to see myself. We do shit in this world and we're not watching ourselves. So we can't mold ourselves. I hate how I feel about black men. I hate that I talk to my husband the way I do. It's just required. Truth is always required. There are women out there who will fuck him the way he want and cook for him the way he want and not talk. I said to my husband, why would you marry a guy if all you wanted was a concubine? Somebody whose only job is just there to assist, serve, and please. Mm. He must have been confused when he thought that somehow that would be me. Mm. We walk side by side. We don't walk. Can't handle that. My I'm growing. I think I'm around somewhere between 41 and 43. I really don't know how old I am anymore because my grandmom and my mom they're not in agreement on when I was born. And then when I went under, they said I was 72. So I don't fucking know how old I am. I just want to really see myself and pay attention to what I'm doing in my actions. And sure, I'm failing at being a mom and a wife. I accept that. Um, I just feel like it's a pressure cooker. And I'm trying to remember everything I teach my students. Control your energy, control your power. Don't let people get in your head and make you start doing destructive shit. Practice what you preach. Fucking know too much. That's the problem. Seen too much, know too much, remember too much. And y'all don't know nothing. You don't remember shit. I wish there were some men out there, some man, magnificent man who is 100% in himself, know who he is and 100% perfectly balanced, uh, to help my son. I really don't care about the marriage with my husband. People get divorced all the time. That's not a big deal. But I care about my son. And I don't want him to be just another black man. I haven't had any luck with putting particular type of men in his atmosphere. Haven't had luck with it. You never really truly know who you choosing as a mate, a partner, whatever, or friends. You damn sure can't choose your family. So you just have what you have, right? You're just exposed to what you're exposed to. When we was at the gun show this weekend, we was talking to one of our friends there, and we had on something that happened to me and my husband in 2016. We haven't discussed it again, and we tried to stay focused on the mission because of it. When my husband was telling our friend about this, I leaned against the wall and I kind of caught myself like, because I was about to start crying. Um, but I caught myself because I was working. So I just put my head down. And while my husband is telling the story, he starts to cry. And the friend that we was talking to had to compose himself to snap us out of it. But that's why we stay on task. My husband was going through a custody battle with his ex-wife for the kids. We had moved back to Philadelphia. The judge said, I'm not giving you no kind of custody unless you move back home. We moved back. He got shared custody. And the ex-wife didn't uphold to the law. She wouldn't turn the kids over. So we kept going there with the cops. The cops said we can't do nothing with her. You got to go back to court. Every time. This went on for a year. Now, one day he's walking down the block. And a baby walks up to him. Oh, that man. Hmm. He says to my husband, what do you do when somebody's hurting you at home? And my husband said, you report it. And he kept walking. Because the distractions of the court case distracted him from seeing the starseed that needed help. That's why we stay on task. We wasn't there for him. Because of all this drama. That was in 2016. We have never, ever allowed any of the mess in our personal life interfere with our mission anymore. But we had to sacrifice one of ours to get that message. When you ask us why we are so diligent in what we do, it's because we lost one. Mm. It's 2 people in our team, 2 people in our camp. Me and my husband. We working so hard for us, for all of us. And we don't have no help from anybody helping us in our personal life. I was talking to somebody the other day and I said, oh, it's the cops. Oh, yeah, the cops was here. Oh, the cops was here the other day. And we talking and I call for assistance from me. And I end up helping everybody that comes to rescue me. So while the cops is here, I'm teaching them about protecting themselves while they on the beat, how to use their energy and their magic. The cops forgot why they was at my house. They asked me to come work for them at the victims abuse division for the police station, police department. Before the cops left my house, they was arguing with each other about my fucking pendants, my weapons. No lie. I gave one cop protection and it didn't glow. And I gave the other cop one that was glowing. And them two was going at it. Why he get this? Why can't I have that one? Well, I need that one more. Somehow the night ended with cops being protected and safe and happy and laughing. And I'm sitting on my chair like, but I wasn't assisted. But I did get a job offer. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just going through shit. I have to purge everything that's happened to me so it don't stay in me and fester. I know I can't keep doing this by myself. It's not feasible. The only thing I want is help with myself. All of these new activations, people don't know what to do with these energies. But guess who know what to do with the energies? Yeah, you know. I said to my son, you know that the only way your enemy will ever get you is through a white woman. They can't get you no other way. For a brief second, he thought about what I said, and then he said, I see that. And then he'll stop messing around with this thing. And then just like that, she get him back. So he yells at me and says, you don't even know what's going on with your own kid. So my daughter's in the hospital now and I know. My personal life is imploding around me. I'm scared to go the fuck to sleep. Every time I wake up, I got my fucking face is swollen from that Russian hitting me. Mm, I got scratches all on my hand and shit. How you get a black eye from the spirit world? And let's talk about the money. Y'all pay attention to these puzzle pieces, okay? After I did my regression with Q, 12 hours later, we got approved for a $15,000 grant. Right. And we already had a few $1,000s in the bank. I did a video on that about Move Your Money. They froze our accounts, took all our money out. Said my husband owed the debt that it was already paid. Oh, you have to pay attention to these puzzle pieces. That's one, right? The computer system. Remember, pay attention to what I'm saying. Money. They wiped our accounts out. There's no record of us paying a debt that we paid for the last 10 years. Credit score was here. We tried to go get a business loan. The credit score is down here. Computers. So all of a sudden, all the computer systems in our life is fucking up. So we working at the gun show. We make a sell. I can't keep my fucking money spell grids. Period. But we had this one spell that everybody wanted, but they couldn't afford. This one lady comes and she said, I don't know what the fuck, but that is calling me. I don't care how much it is, I'll buy it. So she buys this spell like it ain't shit. A regular white woman, don't know nothing about spirituality. Give us her card like that. Ring it up. We look at it. We say, do you want a receipt? She says, no, it's on our records. End of the night, we checking our fucking account. No payment. No record of sale. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Florida, computer systems, sexually assaulted. Everything ain't for everybody. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you ain't supposed to. So now we already know who's been sent to attack, right? We at the gun show. We at the fucking gun show in Loveland, Colorado. Sitting at my table. Now y'all know I know people. Their bone structure and their sound. So I could tell what part of the world you're from. Father and son walk over to my table. And they just looking at me. Looking down at my table, nodding their head. But I could smell them. So I said, hello, how are you? Very good, very good. Da, da, very good. Yeah, bitch. Him and his son keep walking. I let that go. Talking to my husband, I said, Pete, game, recognize. He was like, if you want to call it into you, it's gonna come. I said, that's what we doing? No problem, sir. 10 minutes later, Papa walks back by. He did the same exact thing. He walks away. 30 minutes later, the son comes back to my table. And he do this and touch one of it. I said, you like that, sir? Duh. Cool. Next day at the gun range. Husband and wife come over to my table. I smell a Russian. How you doing? How can I help you? Guess what they start doing right in my face? Speaking in Russian. That nose. I used to hate how sensitive my nose is. I could smell Russian. We had a whole weekend filled of Russians coming to my table. I ain't never wrong. This nigga is getting on my motherfucking nerves. What's up? Because you keep making a scene for the house. You just. All right. I'm doing it live. I'm doing art. Augustus. Y'all all figure your life out. I can't even be in my own space. I'm gonna just get off of here until there's quiet in this house.